For months, tabloids have been abuzz with speculations that Anna Wintour dislikes Meghan Sussex. Like a never-ending game of Chinese whispers, an army of gossip columns have fanned this flame of conjecture, suggesting an undercurrent of tension between the fashion maven and the Duchess. From whispers of a supposed cold shoulder at a fashion gala to the alleged snubbing at a charity event, these tales of animosity have been spun into a yarn of high drama. The media, ever ready to feed on a juicy narrative, has played an integral role in this saga. With every passing day, the story evolved, the rumours amplified, and the spotlight intensified on the supposed feud between these two powerful women. And let's not forget the role of the readers in all of this. Our collective fascination with the lives of the rich and famous, coupled with an insatiable appetite for scandal, gives fertile ground for such stories to take root and flourish. It's a dance as old as time. The media spins the yarn, and we, the audience, eagerly consume it. But what is the real cost of these speculations? Beyond the headlines and the clickbait, there are real people involved, their reputations at stake. These rumours can create a ripple effect, impacting relationships and distorting public perception. It's a high price to pay for a fleeting moment of gossip. In the case of Anna Wintour and Meghan Sussex, this narrative has been allowed to run wild. The tabloids have been relentless, painting a picture of discord and distaste. But how much of it is truth, and how much is a fabrication for the sake of a juicy story? Yesterday, that whole narrative crumbled spectacularly. And just like that, the house of cards came tumbling down. The tabloids were left scrambling for a new narrative, their speculative reports suddenly seeming hollow and baseless. It was a stark reminder that not everything that glitters is gold, and not every tabloid speculation holds water. At Balenciaga, Meghan stunned everyone with her show-stopping look, everyone spellbound. The aesthetics of her ensemble were a testament to her unique fashion sense and her ability to carry off any attire with grace and confidence. Adorned in a fashion-forward creation, the former actress was the embodiment of elegance and sophistication. Her outfit, a harmonious blend of modernity and classic allure, was a spectacle in itself. The couture piece was not just a garment, but a statement, a testament to her individuality and her defiance of conventional norms. Each detail of her ensemble spoke volumes about her personality. The intricate handwork, the careful selection of colours, and the meticulous attention to detail all bore the hallmark of a woman who knows her style and is not afraid to flaunt it. The public's reaction was nothing short of awe. The spectators, fashion enthusiasts and critics alike, were left in admiration of her style. The buzz was palpable, the admiration evident, and the applause deafening. Meghan's look at the Balenciaga event was not just a display of her fashion sense, but also a narrative that debunked all the baseless tabloid speculations. The whispers of Anna Wintour's alleged dislike were silenced by the undeniable elegance that Meghan exuded. The tabloids, which had previously been engrossed in weaving tales of supposed disdain, were left with no choice but to acknowledge the reality. The reality that Meghan Sussex is a fashion icon, a trendsetter, and, above all, a woman of substance who does not need validation from sensationalized headlines. Meghan's appearance at the event was a resounding rebuttal to the unfounded speculations. Her style, her elegance, and her aura were her answers to the tabloid narratives that sought to undermine her. When asked about her style, Wintour said, "She has her style, and she looks fantastic." Meghan Sussex, once again, proved that she is more than just a subject of tabloid speculation. She is a woman who commands respect and admiration for her style, her grace, and her unwavering stand against unfounded rumours. Opening, not stopping at words, Anna Wintour personally met Meghan and hugged her. Now imagine the picture, if you will. The esteemed Anna Wintour, a paragon of the fashion world, stepping forward to embrace Meghan Sussex. This wasn't merely a friendly hug, no. This was a bold statement, a direct contradiction to the rumours that had been swirling around in the tabloids for months. This significant gesture, this simple act of hugging, was a clear demonstration of admiration and support. It was as if Wintour was saying, "Here, in my arms, you are respected, you are admired, you are supported." It was a powerful, poignant moment that effectively silenced the rumour mills. In the world of fashion, where every action is analysed, every gesture scrutinized. This was an unmistakable affirmation of Meghan's place. It was a message to the world, a statement that said, "I see her, I respect her, and I am standing with her." Yes, it was a hug, but it was so much more than that. This wasn't just about the personal relationship between Wintour and Meghan. It was about the narratives we choose to believe and the narratives we choose to dismantle. The hug, in all its simplicity, was a subtle yet powerful rebuttal to the unfounded rumours that Wintour disliked Meghan. And let's not forget the impact of this gesture. It was a beacon of positivity, a ray of support in a world that often thrives on negativity. It was a reminder that we can choose to uplift rather than tear down, to support rather than criticise. It was a call to action, a plea for empathy, respect, and understanding in an often judgmental world. So, let's take a moment to appreciate this gesture, to recognise its significance. It was more than just a hug, it was a symbol, a beacon of admiration and support. It was a statement, loud and clear, that Meghan Sussex is admired, respected, and supported. Closing, a clear gesture of admiration and support. Opening. The Daily Mail, who thrived on the rumour of Wintour's supposed disdain, suddenly had nothing to report. Imagine a world where the chatter of tabloids, the whisperings of scandal, the relentless pursuit of controversy, all fall silent. That's the world we found ourselves in following the Balenciaga event, as the Daily Mail, a tabloid previously thriving on rumours of Anna Wintour's supposed disdain for Meghan Sussex, suddenly found itself at a loss for words. So, what sparked this abrupt shift? The answer lies in the sequined elegance and bold style of Meghan Sussex at Balenciaga, and more importantly, in the words of Anna Wintour herself. Far from the projected image of disdain, Wintour praised Meghan's style, her modernity, and the inspiration she brings. This wasn't just a verbal commendation. Wintour went a step further, meeting Meghan personally and embracing her in a clear gesture of admiration and support. This moment of warmth, this moment of respect, was a declaration that shattered the narrative the Daily Mail had been so intent on building. The tabloid, that had once been so eager to churn out rumours and speculations, was now left in an unfamiliar territory of silence. The pages that were once filled with critique and scandal were now devoid of their usual fodder. Instead, they had to face the reality that their narrative had crumbled. The Daily Mail, once the proud propagator of the rumour mill, was now left with nothing to report but the truth. And the truth was this: Meghan Sussex, far from being a figure of controversy, was a figure of inspiration, a figure of modernity, a figure who commanded respect from fashion icons like Anna Wintour herself. This silence from the Daily Mail spoke volumes. It highlighted the stark contrast between their previous coverage and the reality of the situation. It showed us, clear as day, that sometimes the rumour mill grinds to a halt in the face of undeniable praise. Closing. No criticism, no scandal, just undeniable praise. Once again, Meghan Sussex proves that reality won't bend to tabloid fantasies. We live in a world where tabloid narratives often overshadow reality, where assumptions and speculation become the accepted truth. But Meghan Sussex, in her own distinct style, has shown us that reality is far more powerful than any tabloid fantasy. For months, tabloids spun tales of supposed animosity between Meghan and Anna Wintour. They painted a picture of a fashion world at odds, a rift between two strong, influential women. But the reality, as it so often does, told a different story. The reality is a woman who is unapologetically herself, who dresses to express her individuality, who has brought a breath of fresh air to the royal family. The reality is a woman who has earned the respect and admiration of one of fashion's most influential figures, Anna Wintour. But why is it important to distinguish between reality and tabloid fantasies? Well, because tabloid fantasies, while entertaining, can perpetuate harmful stereotypes and create false narratives. They can turn friends into foes, admiration into animosity, and truth into fiction. They can distort our perception of individuals and events, influencing our attitudes and beliefs. On the other hand, reality, while often less sensational, is authentic. It's tangible, it's factual, and it's the truth. Reality is Meghan Sussex, dazzling in Balenciaga and earning the praise of Anna Wintour. Reality is Anna Wintour, expressing her admiration for Meghan Sussex, not through words alone, but with a warm, heartfelt hug. So the next time you read a sensational headline or a juicy piece of gossip, remember Meghan Sussex. Remember that reality won't bend to tabloid fantasies. Remember that there's always more to the story than what the tabloids would have us believe. And the Daily Mail is left grasping at air. Let's leave them there and focus on the reality, the true, authentic narratives that deserve our attention.